Korea, and let's begin with the top stories of this hour. Government resorts to series of interventions in the country's academic sector. Forceful prohibition of Vice Chancellor from attending international conference. Infuriates the intellectual community. Police lacks records of individuals involved in high-profile criminal activities. Police itself providing certificates of good character. 4 of 12 school boys rescued so far from a cave they have been trapped in for the past 16 days. Rescue of remaining 9 students underway. And Rohit Sharma makes an impressive 100 not out to help India beat England by 7 wickets in the third 2020 and secure a 2-1 series victory. Every government pledges to refrain the education sector from all kinds of political aspects. However, the activities of every government, including appointments in the education sector, are largely influenced by politics. The current KP Sharma Oli-led government has also blatantly followed the suit. Moreover, the government has gone to the extent of suspending an academic assembly for the first time in the country's educational history. The preparations for the 19th Assembly of Pokhara University slated for the 4th of July had already been completed, with all the assembly members arriving at the venue. However, the entire function was suspended as the Chancellor, who is Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli himself, was unable to attend it. Not only this, the Prime Minister also didn't attend the Senate meeting of the Tribhuvan University on the 6th of May. The meeting was supposed to reach some crucial decisions, including the endorsement of the controversial contract of National Professors Association's Chairman Yogendra Narayan Patparia, among others. But the Senate meeting has been indefinitely deferred due to the Chancellor. This has affected the university's educational and administrative activities. Likewise, Education Minister Giriraj Mani Pokhrel, who is also the Joint Chancellor, had decided to scrap the contact offices of different universities last month. The decision was also mired in controversy. Experts are of the view that any academic body should be allowed to develop so as to ensure proper facilitation for education and investigation. The continued political influence and interference, however, has remained an obstacle in this respect. The government has prohibited Vice Chancellor of Nepal Sanskrit University, Kulprasad Koirala, from attending the 17th World Sanskrit Conference to be held in Vancouver, Canada. Koirala was returned from the airport itself before boarding the plane for the conference. This has disappointed and infuriated the entire academic sector. Deploying police to return the Vice Chancellor forcefully from the airport without any notice has been termed as a humiliation of the overall educational fraternity of the country. Vice Chancellor Koirala was returned from the airport in dramatic fashion after being taken into control by Deputy Inspector General of Nepal Police Kamal Kharti. 6 other people who were about to accompany him in the visit, however, left for Vancouver. The government could have stopped his visit early itself in case of any major setback. However, the manner of abruptly and forcefully prohibiting the visit at the 11th hour has drawn widespread criticisms. Meanwhile, Vice Chancellor Koirala has been accused of not seeking permission from the Chancellor for the visit. He had nonetheless informed the Prime Minister through Joint Chancellor Giriraj Mani Pokhrel himself regarding the entire program. For the university of being an independent entity, the right to determine any correct or incorrect activity related to it lies on the Deputy Chancellor. The Chancellor can rectify in case of any mistake or dissatisfaction over any proceeding. Analysts suggest that the forceful attempt involving the police, as in the recent case, could convey a wrong message to the stakeholders and even in the international arena. And time now for a short break. For more news, do stay with us. Welcome back after the break. The minimum wage of labor workers could not be fixed yesterday as well due to persistent disputes between the trade union representatives and employers. The employers haven't yet proposed the minimum allowance they can provide to the representatives of both trade unions and the government. This has delayed reaching a decision in this regard. And in this context, we had asked the residents of Biratnagar and Hetauda, how have the existing wages been able to sustain the lives of laborers? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
लेबर काम गर्ने मजदुर साथीहरूले बरु दिनको 1000 रुपैयाँ कमाउँछ भनेदेखि हाम्रो त अहिले कम्पनीमा जम्मा 500 रुपैयाँ कमाउने मजदुरहरू मात्र छन् र अहिले धेरै मुस्किल छ हामीलाई यो घर चलाउनलाई पनि एकदम धौधौ छ
खाना पुग्दैन अब महँगाई कहाँदेखि कहाँसम्म पुगिसक्यो तलब चाहिँ अलिकति पनि अहिले वृद्धि भएको छैन 3 सालमा
नानीहरुको फिस त जान्दै हुन्छ बोर्डिङ स्कुल पढाउनु पर्यो अलिकति शिक्षा बनाउनु पर्यो न अशिक्षित मान्छे त बेकारै हुन्छ भन्नु नि अब त्यही भएर पुग्दैन हामीलाई यति पैसाले 9000 तलब छ मेरो महिनाको 300 रुपैयाँ रोजी परिहाल्छ
अहिले महँगीको अनुसारले तलब सुविधाहरू त्यति राम्रो छैन
घर बनाउनेले पनि राजमिस्त्रीहरूले पनि 1000-1200 उठाएर चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ 400-500 मा चाहिँ गरिनु परिरहेछ त्यो पनि पूर्ण रूपमा उत्पादन भयो भने होइन भने त्यो पनि त्यति पुरा आम्दानी हुँदैन भन्दाखेरि हामी त बिल्कुल सबभन्दा मार परेको हामी नै छौं
While applying for a visa to go abroad, a character certificate from the police is often required. A character certificate is issued with reference to the police archive, but there are big crimes whose records are not found in the police archive. There is a separate branch at the Central Investigation Bureau (CIB) of Nepal Police that looks at crimes regarding wildlife. Last year alone, the CIB arrested 71 people from 35 criminal cases regarding wildlife. But it is surprising to note that these cases are not even recorded in the police archive. So these criminals who hunt wildlife illegally get a good character certificate from the police in order to escape from the country. The criminal cases regarding wildlife are filed only by the officers of the Department of Forestry and Department of National Parks and Wildlife Conservation. Nepal Police is the only institution that provides information whether a citizen has committed any crime or not. Nepal Police does not only hold records of crimes regarding wildlife, but it does not even hold records of crimes regarding corruption, labor, immigration, tax evasion, among others. The Nepal Police not only records of those convicts whose cases are handled by the police, but convicts who have been charged in other cases can easily flee the country. Therefore, a provision to record all criminal cases at police archives should be arranged in order to stop any criminal from fleeing the country. It's now time for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, what's your take on the government prohibiting the Vice-Chancellor of Nepal Sanskrit University from taking part in the World Sanskrit Conference? And options are A, political influence, B, prejudice, and C, procedural dispute. The voting is on. Type in it, select your option A, B, or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And before we wrap up, a reminder of the top stories. Government resorts to a series of interventions in the country's academic sector. Forceful prohibition of Vice-Chancellor from attending international conference infuriates intellectual community. Police lacks records of individuals involved in high-profile criminal activities. Police itself providing certificates of good character. 4 of 12 school boys in Thailand rescued so far from a cave they have been trapped in for the past 16 days. Rescue of remaining students underway. And Rohit Sharma makes an impressive 100 not out to help India beat England by 7 wickets in the third 2020 and secure a 2-1 series victory. And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur TV SD for more news, entertainment and updates on FIFA World Cup. Have a good day.